Hello, good evening everybody. Welcome to yoga. I hope you are well, I hope you're happy, I hope that you are enjoying the day. Let's start with some vibrations. So this is the singing bowl. The vibrations are healing, soothing and calming. I'm going to bring you into that yoga zone. Let the vibrations just go through your body. And then you're going to take a really wonderful lie down in Shavasana. So gently get over to your mat and roll yourself down easily and gently into a perfect starfish shape. Inhale and exhale. Take a huge breath in here in Shavasana and sigh the breath away. Let go and sigh the day away. Inhale, exhale. Stay there. I will come up and instruct you. Hello Anne-Marie, good evening. Lie down and let go. Fill your whole body up with air, widthways, sideways. Open your jaw, unhinge your jaw and just go in a great big long sigh as if you were really bored. Let go. And concentrate on your normal breath now. So you are on the floor in Shavasana with immense contact with gravity. The back of your head is pulled into the floor. Your shoulders are dropping inches and inches into the floor. The length of your back is long and spreading into the floor. The buttocks are spreading, the weight of your body dropping down through your buttocks, and they spread on the floor. Your thighs resting heavily on the floor. Your calves are spreading very, very heavily into the ground. Feel the contact of the ground with your heels. Let your feet flop out. Just breathe your own natural breath. But observe it closely. Feeling the sensation of the cool air flowing in through the nostrils, the warmer air flowing out through the nostrils. Notice the rise and fall of the chest, abdomen, the breath moving around your body, and you're just relaxing, letting go, giving yourself permission to be here fully present. You deserve an hour for yourself. You deserve this. It's like the L'Oreal advert, because you're worth it. Of course you're worth it. This is your body, your soul, your mind. You deserve to just be. You're perfect as you are. You really are. So relax. The ground has got you safe. With each relaxed exhalation, let go a little bit more. Soften your face. Let your lips become loose, slightly parted. Your tongue is short, narrow, becoming thinner and flatter. Your jaw is totally loose. Eyes are heavy in the head. You are relaxed. Now very gently become aware of the shallowness of your breath while you're relaxing. And let's start to deepen your breath. Fill up with air. Blow the air away, like you're blowing a great big cloud out of your body, up to the sky. Inhale, you're full of air. Blow the air away. And anything negative, anything in your life that you don't want anymore, any pain, tension, worries, exhale them away. Send them out into the sky. Let them go. If any thoughts arise that aren't to do with the practice, blow them away as well. And as you lie on your mat in Shavasana, you're going to start to have a huge body stretch. So push your hands away, push your feet away. Fill up with air and then blow the air away as your arms come down to the waist. Inhale, fill up with air. You are full. Make this exhalation long and slow. Don't worry about what we're going to do next. Enjoy this. Enjoy filling up your body with fresh, new life. Prana, this magic ingredient from the universe that absolutely fills you with life, love, hope, bliss. It transforms you. Now on the next exhalation, bring your left knee in, and you can either hold behind the knee or over the shin. As you exhale, bring that left leg very close in to your body. You might want to lift your nose to your head, but you don't have to. As you begin to inhale again, lift the leg away and let it go down. You can have a bent leg if you want. We're staying with the left leg. So inhale and bring that leg in. Exhale, and this is called leg lock. Supta Pawanmuktasana. Exhale deeply. You are pressing the thigh into your ascending colon. So this is a really deep cleanse for the organs of the body. Inhale and the leg goes away. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, lock this left leg, the same one again, into your body. Exhale. Maybe you'll crunch up, but you don't have to. When you need to breathe in again, lifting your leg away and let it go down. And don't whiz off to the next side. Just feel the effects of the left leg having worked, but the right leg is still in stillness. You have massaged the ascending colon, and that's why I said do that leg first. Now you're going to lift up the other leg. So the one you haven't done, inhale to prepare. As you exhale, peel your nose up to your knee, and you have really locked that leg in tight. Then lift the leg up, inhale fully, exhale, let that leg go down. So you're massaging, again you're massaging the intestines. And I'm always saying, all yoga teachers will tell you that yoga, it's a wonderful workout for your body, for the superficial muscles. It stretches everything, it strengthens, but it does so much more at a much deeper level. So you can massage your insides, and this brings you health. It's so good to massage the internal organs. Bring both knees in, slow as you can. Exhale, curl up, maybe hold by the ankles, and you will notice that the lower abdomen gets a big squeeze. If you slide your hands up to your knees, then it's higher up, nearer your diaphragm. Interesting. Feel the difference. Which do you prefer? You can rock and roll from side to side if you like, and massage out the paraspinal muscles. Take your time. There isn't even anywhere else to go. There's absolutely nothing else to do. So, just be. Just enjoy this luxurious time. Now let's bring your knees in and up and then push them away. Bring them in, exhale. Inhale as you push them away. And exhale, and you are rolling around on your sacrum. So you are actually activating the hips, the coccyx, which is a really bad area at the bottom of your spine that if you fall in a bad way, that can be agony. Well, we're giving it a gentle massage now. When you get to the top, you'll notice that the small of the back presses into the ground. When you go this way, you are activating all different parts of your pelvis at the back. See what you like. See what is difficult to get to. Maybe it's all easy, and that's fine. I hope it's easy. Just breathe and be with it, noticing the stretches, noticing the compressions, and then you're going to take your arms out to the side. Your feet can rest on the floor if you'd prefer this to be more gentle, or they can remain up in a tabletop. But ground your shoulders down. Inhale to prepare, and as you exhale, you're taking your knees down to to one side of your body. If you've got your knees very high up by your elbow, then lift the feet up. But ground the shoulders down. Don't let them rise up. And that way you feel this amazing stretch all the way from the far fingers along the arm, and it's a really nice pectoral stretch. So that's a beautiful stretch. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, come back to your back. Breathe in, breathe out, and twist to the other side, keeping this shoulder grounded down. Noticing this stretch here in this big pectoral muscle. It's a really good release. If you've been doing some strong work with your arms, you'd enjoy that. Maybe the legs, the feet might be up in the air, or maybe they're not. You could experiment and notice the difference. There's a slight engagement of the oblique muscles quite near to the hip if you do that. Interesting. Be fascinated by how your body works. It's like a miracle. It's an amazing little machine, and it carries you around in it all your life. Draw your two big toes together and push the hips away, pulling up, pushing away. So you're circling round. You're really making huge, great, big circles. Your head can be on the floor, and push them the other way. Pushing them the other way. Inhale, exhale. There is no hurry. We're just going with the flow. Enjoy your back on the ground. Enjoy these gentle movements, just opening and closing the hip joints. Now let's bring you to semi-supine. Your knees are up in the air. You're going to press your hands and your feet into the ground, super strong. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, pull up all your internal organs super tight, like you're zipping yourself up into a pair of jeans, and float the hips up into a bridge. Press on the feet and the hands. Inhale, exhale. Inhale again and lift your hands overhead. Exhale, float your hands down and roll down one vertebrae after another. Relax at the bottom. Breathe in, breathe out, take your time. Then feel as if you're zipping up the pelvic floor. It's this amazing hammock of muscles that holds all of you up inside. So it's good for everybody. It's not just for women of my age, it's for everyone. It's really good to keep those muscles nice and strong. Get to the top. Breathe in as you lift your arms overhead, and we have a breathing bridge. Exhale. Lift higher. Inhale. Exhale. Roll down. So do some breathing bridges in your own time. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, floating the hips up higher and higher. When you get to the top, squeeze your legs together. You're zipped up in the center of your core. Arms float overhead. And then they drift back as you exhale and you roll down. Take your feet as wide as the mat now, really wide. Arms go out again, and we're windscreen wiping the legs. You need your feet, I've got mine even wider than the mat. And this way you get a fantastic stretch all the way down the hip flexor, all the way down the front of the quads, and ground the shoulders down. Move in tune with your own breath. So you might be going super slowly. It's a meditation in motion. You are literally moving in millimeters and feeling every bit of air that flows in and flows out. Exhale. We're going to come to Supta Baddha Konasana. So the soles of the feet go together and the knees drop out. Your arms can go overhead so that your hands mirror those legs. Or you can rest your hands on your abdomen. Breathe in, breathe out. As you breathe in, see if you can push your belly up to the sky and breathe out and let it deflate. We just don't do this in England because we're all about having the six pack and looking lean and super, super trim. But abdominal breathing is deeply relaxing. So breathe in and let your belly rise up. Exhale and let it just go back down. Breathe in deeply into your abdomen. You might feel it better if you place the hands on the abdomen and the fingertips are together. Breathe in and they will separate because you're spreading those muscles. Breathe out and let them deflate. There are reasons why abdominal breathing is incredibly therapeutic. It massages the diaphragm in a very, very soothing way, and it switches on the parasympathetic nervous system. As you fill with air low down in your body, you trick your brain into being very relaxed. Last one here. And that's how relaxed you really are. Let it go. And now prise your knees up together. You can knock the knees together and take your feet wide so that you get the reverse effect in the hips. Stretch your hands up above you, and we're going to just lift your legs up into the air and point and flex your toes. Point the toes, flex the feet. Point the toes, flex the feet. If this is too strong, you can do it singly. It's no problem at all. If it's too strong having your arms over your head, then have your hands down. So your feet are pointing and flexing. Point your toes, flex them. If you've only done one side, then it's time to do the other. Point and flex. Circle your 2 feet round or the 1 foot round, whichever you've got. You are working into those tiny little joints, your ankles. Your ankles work so hard. They really do. We should appreciate them more. And then, with your feet together, high up in the air, you're going to see if you can breathe in and make your big toes go forward and your little toes come out, so that your feet, you are everting them. And then you'll do the opposite. So they're going to go like that, and then they're going to go like that. So the backs of the feet go together, and then like that, and then like that. So it's as if you're doing this with your feet. Notice what moves. Keep doing that. You are breathing in, breathing out. Notice what corresponds when you do this. It's really strong. It's surprisingly strong. And if you've ever had twisted ankles, this will strengthen them. And then we're going to do some Sanchalasana, which is gentle bicycling. Just cycle your legs round. You can do them one at a time if you prefer. If it takes a strain off your lower back, you could put your hands under the sacrum if you just want that bit of support. So you're going for a lovely, lazy bicycle ride through empty countryside roads, and the sun is shining on you. So go slowly. Go in reverse. Reverse it. This is easy for you. You could pretend to zip your 2 legs up together and cycle the legs just like this. Really super slow. 1 big leg stuck together. Like it was in a sleeping bag. You could go backwards, and the slower you go, the more control you use, the more it is stimulating your Manipura chakra. This is your powerhouse, your abdomen. Inhale, exhale. And when you've done enough movements just for you, pull your knees in. Take a rock and a roll. And roll all the way over to the side. and let's just come up. So take a comfortable sitting position. Maybe you've got yoga blocks to give yourself a bit of height. This is a good idea to take some support because it lifts, it makes the space between your pelvis and your ribs greater and greater and greater. Breathe in, breathe out. It's the end of the day, nearly. So we're going to do a gentle breathing exercise to give you balance and equilibrium. We're going to do some Nadi Shodhana before we move on to any postures. So 2 fingers go in your eyebrow centre, the first and the second finger. You will use your thumb to cover over your right nostril. You will use your little finger to cover over the left nostril, not at the same time or you won't breathe. If this arm tires, you can support it with the other hand because you need to keep your back straight because the arm tires and don't collapse. So with your fingers here, you are going to block off the right nostril and breathe up the left like this. Block the left nostril with that little finger, open the right and go. Breathe all the way down the right nostril. Breathe up the right nostril. Close it. Breathe down the left. Breathe up the left. Close it off. Breathe down the right. In your own time. So the pattern is you breathe in to your eyebrow centre, you breathe out through the opposite nostril. So all the time you are doing these V shapes, breathing up one nostril to the eyebrow centre, breathing down out of the other nostril, then breathing up the one you've just breathed out of and down. So please do a few rounds. Each time you go up and down and back and down, that's 1 round. So see if you can get to 10. It slows your breathing down so much that you can only be calm. You have to concentrate on what you're doing, so it's giving your very clever, busy mind a job to do. It's a meditation. If you don't like it, please stop and just rest. Just take the normal breaths. Only breathing in, only breathing out. When you have done enough of those in your own time, then just sit and notice the effects. Notice what it did for you. Because you have irrigated, really, the 2 nadis. There are 2 channels, energy channels, that run down on either side of a central channel. The central channel is the Sushumna. The left channel is Ida. The right one is Pingala. The left one, which we started on, is your gentle, calm, cool, intuitive side. It's linked to the moon. The right side is your energy, it's solar, it's powerful, fiery, it's your passion and your drive, your ambition. So you've balanced the nadis. Now we're going to take a huge breath in. Breathe in, and you're going to do Baddha Huliangasana, which is you lock your fingers together right up to the webbing. Notice which finger's on top. You turn them inside out and push away. Lift up, really lift. Drop your shoulders. Don't let your shoulders crowd your ears. Pinch the elbows in. Check that your hands are facing the ceiling, and this is strong. Inhale, exhale, and just twist to the side. Well, you won't get far. We can't twist all the way around, but feel that strength. When your breath comes in again, which is different to you deliberately breathing in, you just go back to the centre. Inhale, exhale, and twist slightly to the other side. Notice how your shoulders are desperate to get up by your ears. The elbows are desperate to bend. Then come back to the centre on an inhale. Take your hands down in front of you, turn them around again, separate them, and put the other finger on the top. And we're going to turn them inside out again. Lift as you inhale, stretch. And this time feel as if you are preventing a 20-kilogram weight from hitting your head. Strong, move with resistance. And press up with a big exhalation. Press, squeeze, then let go of that. We're going to breathe in, stretch, breathe out and twist, and notice with your hands free how much further you can rotate. Breathe in, come up, breathe out, twist, pivot round. You are corkscrewing the spine around. This is very, very cleansing, again, for the internal organs. So we are just twisting. Come back to the centre, lift, exhale, and twist. This time you're going to lift forwards, and whatever position your feet are in, that's okay. We're going to go down over those legs. So I happen to be kneeling. I'm going to separate my thighs, but maybe if you are sitting, you can lift, and when you get here, ping your legs apart, join your two big toes together, and you're automatically in Virasana, the hero worship pose. So your head is down. If you don't want a big drop for your head, if you have a yoga block, it's nice to rest the forehead down on a yoga block or a pillow or a cushion, just to keep your head in line. You might not need to. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale, a long deep exhalation, letting go. Walk your hands out further, even further. And then let's tiptoe your fingers all the way round to one side. So this is a really deep twist because your body is compromised by the squashing action of your thighs, and that's fine. Enjoy that compression. Keep the buttocks down on the heels. Breathe in, breathe out, walk your hands back to the centre, and then continue the journey all the way around to the other side. Inhale, exhale, let go here. Walking back to the centre and come up into a sphinx-like position. Join your thighs. Anchor your elbows into your knees, and you feel a bit like a sphinx in Egypt. This is a mudra. It's a whole body mudra. It's powerful. Mudras, you think of them as chin mudra, what you do with your hands, or other mudras, but this is your whole body. So gently lower your gaze. Inhale, exhale, and let your gaze become very hazy. I'm letting a pattern of the carpet go very, very out of focus. Inhale, exhale, breathe in, breathe out, and then push your knees away, and we're coming into the full sphinx. This is also deeply meditative. So your elbows are right up into your ribs. Breathe in, breathe out. Let from your waist downwards go very, very floppy. But upright, but you're quite upright. So you've got no tension, the buttocks are loose, the hamstrings are loose, the feet are floppy. But from the waist upwards, it's like you're made of stone, like you're that Egyptian sphinx guarding a pyramid. Breathe here and notice any effects. Inhale, exhale. And now you're going to tuck your toes under. And you're just going to come up onto the forearms. So it's like a down dog, but it isn't a down dog, it's a puppy dog. It's also called Anahata Asana. So it opens your heart center. Pedal those legs. The thing is, you don't have any pressure on your wrists, so that's nice, because we had a lot of pressure on the wrists in the Baddha Bhujangasana. But now you're just pressing the legs this way and that, and it could feel quite abdominal. Press down. The heels are going down. My yoga mat slips on this carpet, but that's okay. I can live with it. Look between your two hands and peel over them. That's a dolphin. And come back. Maybe you could clasp the hands together. Peel over. And come back. Last time. Inhale, exhale, peel over. And come back. And that dolphin is more powerful than you would imagine. Put your hands behind you. You're in Balasana. Breathe in, breathe out. Let go. You should feel quite a nice vibration down your arms. The fingertips are gently curled. Breathe in and breathe out. Balasana, the pose of the child. We started our life in this shape. Now inhale to prepare. Come out of it. Stretch forward. We'll go through down dog. Up you come. Pedal the legs and enjoy a nice stretch at the back. You can go high. You can enjoy that stretch. And we're going to peel back down again and kneel. So you're going to kneel up. We're going to do some Z sits. I might go the other way and then you'll see it's the letter Z. So take your arms up and feel as if you're following your hands right up. We're kneeling upwards, shoulders are down. Take your hands in front of you like you're sleepwalking and press your hips forwards. So you get a big release down the hip flexors and the quadriceps. Remain with a soft face and a loose throat here. Wobble the head, wobble your jaw. Inhale to prepare, and as you exhale, you're going to go backwards. So you make a letter Z. Should it have been the other way around? To form a Z. I'll have to get it right. Is it that way? Inhale, exhale, letter Z. Oh, that looks wrong. I don't know. Okay. So now try it with your arms down, see what happens. Inhale, exhale, go back like a plank. Ooh, it's harder. With your arms down. Come back up, don't dip in the middle. Breathe in, breathe out. Come on, take them there again. Exhale. And come back. So it's a really nice feeling on those thighs there. We're going to work into a camel now, Utkatasana. So, there are different ways of getting into it. One way is to look down at the floor and just tilt over and grab hold of your ankle or your heel. And then that might be enough, so come back. Breathe in, breathe out, try the other side. Just go that way. and see how that was. Inhale, exhale. Try it this way, and maybe this arm will drift over behind you. Perhaps you can grab the other ankle or heel. You might not like having your head back, so you might just look forwards. Or maybe you can let go. Then come out the way you went in. So release the hand that went in second and turn to the side and up you come. Let's sit down and have a rest. Breathe in, breathe out. Are your knees okay? Because if they're not, then lie on your stomach and do cobras like that. It is a lot of pressure on the knees. So we've just had the rest. You might have chosen to do it on your stomach in a cobra, that's fine. But now we're going to try the other side. So inhale to prepare. As you exhale, you're gliding backwards and grab hold of the other foot. And then the arm that you're not using, see if you can just go forwards with it and trail it over your head and grab the other ankle. Breathe here. Breathe in, breathe out. Maybe your head is forwards. That's okay. Then come back up and we'll sit down. There are other ways of getting into it. You could kneel up. Maybe you want to put your hands in the back. So put your hands right in the centre of your back here by your ribs. Breathe in, breathe out and slide your arms down your back. And then maybe they will trail across the calves and grab hold of your ankles. Come back and sit down. If you need to rest, open your thighs, go back into Balasana and let go. But I will show you one more way of getting up into the camel. And this way you kneel down to start. You hold on to your ankles or your heels. You breathe in. As you exhale, you unpeel. And this is like a camel getting up, I think. Not that I've ever seen a camel in real life close up. Inhale, exhale, peel yourself up. Kind of coming up from the pelvis and rippling up really. Breathe in, breathe out. This is for your heart centre. Your heart centre is wide open. It's a very, very strong back bend, admittedly, but it has the effect of making your heart be the highest point of your body. Your heart is spreading out into the universe. Come back the way you went in, peel down and round down in Virasana or Balasana and let go completely. Exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. So enjoy some deep exhalations in that position. You are breathing in and breathing out and letting go completely. Then unpeel yourself and you're going to come right up, tuck your toes under. We're going to lift up through down dog, pedaling the legs, walking them into your hands and your hands to your feet and hang down in Uttanasana, the forwards fold. Maybe you can do the ragdoll. Maybe you can tuck your thumbs into the crooks of the elbows and have a gentle swing. Breathe here. Inhale, exhale. This is reversing the effect of that huge, big back bend. Bend your knees. Bend them. Keep bending. And lift hands up in front. And we're going to come up a bit like when we went into those Z sits. We're coming up through the chair. Inhale, stretch. to the top. So you are in Utthita Tadasana, the extended arm mountain pose. Arms are going out to the side. Take your hands, your feet out to the side too. This is a position all of its own. It's called Utthita Hasta Padangusthana, which means outstretched hands and feet, or the star shape. Let's do a really simple, nice little warrior flow, just to ease things out. So we won't be holding anything for very long because we've already done a lot of sustained strong holds. Inhale, and as you exhale, swivel one leg all the way to point to the side wall. Angle the back leg in. You might want to adjust your legs so that they aren't as if it was on a tightrope. Breathe in, breathe out, turn your palms up. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, lift upwards and over into a triangle. So your two arms are perpendicular to the ground. Feel as if your 2 feet are super glued to the earth. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, bend that front knee, come up into warrior 2 and look along the middle fingers. Breathe in, breathe out, reverse the warrior. Look up into the palm of the hand. Remain very two-dimensional, as if you're in between 2 plates of glass. Breathe in, breathe out, back to warrior 2, and then rotate all the way so that you are right over this front thigh. Pick your back toes up and continue to rotate, and you're in the crescent warrior. Inhale, exhale, stretch from one wall to the other. This is a fabulous twist, and it's deeply cleansing for your body on the inside. Breathe in, breathe out, rotate back. And now drop your 2 hands to frame the front foot. Look up, you're in a runner's lunge. Breathe here, nice deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, lower the back knee to the ground. Lift your 2 arms up for Anjaneyasana, the crescent moon. Breathe in, breathe out. Spread the 2 arms out and frame the front foot. Tuck your back toes under and we'll repeat that lunge. And this is a form of warrior 1. Let go of your hands. Take your 2 hands to the side. Hitch the leg in. And can we just have a balance in aeroplane, which is a form of warrior 3. Maybe take the 2 arms in front. Look, the wobbles are good. Embrace those wobbles. Exhale, inhale. Let the back foot go down. Open back up to warrior 2. Straighten the leg. Back to triangle. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Now, can you bend a little bit? Place that hand down. Lift the back leg for Ardha Chandrasana. Half moon, shining like a star. And maybe you could grab the foot for sugar cane. And perhaps you could lift up into the dancer, or maybe not. Perhaps from the sugar cane you will go back into Ardha Chandrasana, put the back leg down, wing yourself back into Utthita Hasta Padangusthana and jump the feet and the hands back together. Breathe in, breathe out, feeling the stability of the earth beneath your feet. The mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale, exhale. Then circle your arms right above your head. Bring them down to your heart center. Bend your knees and walk or jump back into the star. Then we can repeat the whole thing on the other side. Inhale, exhale and stretch. You've got a 5-way stretch. Crown of the head, the 2 hands, the 2 feet. Really spread yourself wide like a star, shooting your beams out into the sky. Rotate this leg all the way round, angle the back leg in and shuffle about until you've got the balance right. Roll your hands up to the sky. Breathe in, breathe out, and over you go into triangle on this side. Deep breaths, feeling very geometric here. Inhale, exhale, press into your feet, lift your hands. That hand goes up, this hand goes down. Breathe. Don't let your head be tense. Inhale, exhale, and bending over into warrior 2. Twist your head and look down, out there, over the fingers. Keep sinking down. You need a nice smart right angle there. Inhale, exhale, reverse the warrior. Breathe in, breathe out. Back to warrior 2, and then rotate, windmilling the torso over this bent knee. Hunch the back leg in a bit, come onto your toe and continue to rotate. Crescent warrior. Breathe here, deep, deep breaths. Breathing in, exhale. Inhale, exhale, come back to the centre and just drop your hands so that they frame the front foot. And then slide that back leg along the ground, the knee gently touches, and swing your 2 arms back for the crescent stretch. Breathe in, breathe out. Your armpits are shining out into the sky. Inhale, exhale. Replace your 2 hands on either side of the foot. Tuck the back leg in. Lift up into the runner's lunge. You ready to run a race? Except we're not. We're going to come up into warrior 1. Breathe in. You might want to do a back bend, that's fine. Or maybe just continue to stretch up. Then wing your arms out to the side. Hunch the back leg in. And let's have a warrior balance. Inhale and exhale. Super deeply here. Maybe the 2 arms will go over your head in front. Warrior 3. You should look like a letter T. Breathe in, breathe out, bend that front leg. And you're going to just place 1 hand down here. Or maybe you'll put your 2 hands down. We're going to go into half moon. So you could start like this and lift the leg up and then rotate the top body. Or maybe you're going to start off like this with your hand on your hip and lift, balance, half moon, shining in the sky. Because if you imagined that the 2 arms and the collarbones form a straight line, if you drew a line all the way from the fingers past that extended foot and down to this bottom foot and then to the hand, makes a half moon shape. Do a sugar cane if you'd like to. Don't have to, it's not obligatory. You could test the balance and see, I'm always testing this, see if you can get up into the dancer. Or you could just let go of the sugar cane and then bend that leg, come up through triangle. We're back in the star. Hands on your hips. Widen your legs super wide. Inhale, back bend, exhale, peel over. Viprasarita Padonattasana, the wide angle forward fold. You might have furniture at your house that you can go and rest your head on a sofa. You might have yoga blocks or bricks. You might have a chair that you can bend over. and just place your head down on a surface, because it just is fabulous. Honestly, it is. It's beautiful. Have your head down. Breathe in, breathe out. This would be, thank you, Andrew.
24.
Thank you. This would be an ideal way to get up into a headstand. But we're not going to do that, not from that position. Bend your knees, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, your legs together. You are in Uttanasana. Now come down. There's no need to lift your head up. Come right down, and I'll show you a headstand alternative. Forehead can go down. Like Balasana, only roll onto the crown of the head and lift your hands up. If you want to do a headstand, be my guest. You really can. Breathe in, breathe out. And then fold down into Balasana and let go. Let go. After some recovery breaths, slide your hands out. Roll over into Shavasana. And it's time to let go of this practice. So I will come up, otherwise I'll be out for the count. And you're going to just take all of your awareness to your breathing. So breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, exhale. Let go. Long, long exhalations. Breathe in, breathe out. Feeling the body of the ground and your back body. So you are really descending down into the ground. Every muscle is relaxing. Start with your face. Relax your jaw. Relax your lips. Let them go really loose. Relax your ears, tongue, throat. Let the space between those two eyebrows become wider and wider and wider. Feel the contact of your head with the ground, the back of the head and the ground, shoulders and the ground. The whole length of the back and the ground. Let your buttocks spread into the ground, the weight of the body falling down through your back. Legs are long, spreading. Heels are on the ground, toes flopping outwards, and you are relaxed. Maybe you can stay here in Shavasana for longer than I can. have to teach another class for some other people now. So you can either come out of that Shavasana or literally stay there for as long as you can. You do deserve it, truly do. But if you're coming out now, then take deeper breaths and place your hands on your body, feeling that warmth and contact. Drawing your knees into your body one by one, giving yourself a big hug. Rolling over to your favourite side for a good few breaths. Before you push yourself up to a nice seated position. Take your hands to your heart centre and just thank your amazing, wonderful, fabulous body for what it does for you. And thank your brain, and thank your soul, and with great love and respect, honour your heart, your inner teacher. Namaste.